Okay, so let's go and try and make a simple sample. So let's do slash generate and let's try and make a beat that includes a jazz guitar. So let's do jazz guitar mellow. Something chill, something relaxed, and let's see what we get. So the sample generated. Let's turn up the volume and take a listen. I like this beginning part right here. I think I can probably make something with that. So let's download it and let's do something else. I'm gonna extract it as well. All right, so to extract it, first thing we gotta do is go and click split, and then from there, all we need to do is just put in our sample right here, and then we just want to extract all of it, and we don't need it. We don't need any MIDI for it, so let's just do enter, and then now we just have to wait and see what we get. Hopefully the guitar comes out pretty good. Okay, so this is what the splitting did to it. So this is what we get. This is the original. And then this is the drum. Okay, and this is, let's see what this is. Bass. Pretty good. And the guitars, hopefully. Yeah, this is exactly what we needed. So download. All right, let's make a beat with it. Okay, so this is what we came up with when it comes to making the beat. So I was feeling a bit lazy today, so that's why I had a drum loop added in. So yeah, just kind of a basic lo-fi hip hop drum loop. So yeah, so kind of basic, just sounds good. It has that bouncy feel to it. And on the bottom side here, I had a some hi-hats. So this is what they sound like. 8 note hi-hats. And then on the other side, I had some kind of like a downward crescendo hi-hats. So this is what they sound like. So just kind of like a more rhythmic, ending of the bar so that, it's a bit more fun. But let me delete this first. So here's what we came up with for the jazz guitar sample. So for the jazz guitar sample, it I wanted the sample and the whole track to kind of have like a bit of you know, a chill vibe to it, kind of like dreamy, but also just like just more relaxed. And this sample was more so very jazzy, and also it had like a very uh, anxious feel to it. So I had to kind of play around with it, and in the end, I chopped it up so that I got this progression. I like that fuzziness that it has because it adds to the whole lo-fi thing that's kind of going on. So this one has a lo-fi, you know, background fuzz to it. So this one kind of adds to it, which is kind of nice. And on top of that, I decided to add some pads so that, it kind of fleshes out and, gives everything a little bit more bass and a little bit more flavor. Uh, I added these ones, so that, it just sounds a little bit better. kind of spacey, a little bit more, anthemic, kind of spacey feel to it. And I thought that was a bit, you know, dry if I left it at that. So I also added this as the bottom end so that it kind of, fleshes everything out. So yeah, I also added some EQ so that it would kind of like remove the high bits of it. So altogether, this is what it sounds like. And so that is how you make a lo-fi sample using AI. Go check out our Discord. This is where you access the AI, and this is where you also get access to the stem splitting and everything as well. So go try it out, have fun, and come back for more. Like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Take care. Peace out.